Deontay Wilder said basically that he was recognizing that all roads look like they're leading to you and him locking arms, and he welcomes the challenge.
The fight has been ordered, and now all we can do is wait and hope for its arrival.
The two baddest boxers on the planet, as we welcome Andy Ruiz Jr. here with our Deontay Wilder.
Two men that have complete polar opposite styles and personalities have now inevitably collided head-to-head in what seems to be one of heavyweight's most fan-friendly stylistic matchups.
I am the most dangerous man in the world. I am the most baddest man on the planet.
I'm ready, man. I'm hungry. I want to be champion again to bring that belt back to Mexico.
In a winner-stays-on title eliminator showdown, the victor will rise once again to be seated comfortably amongst the other major players of the division. However, the loser will likely never see glory again.
Andy Ruiz's punches, when he throws them, there's power behind that.
So buckle up and don't forget to subscribe as we take a sneak peek into a future fight between Deontay Wilder and Andy Ruiz.
I always say these guys have to be perfect. They have to be perfect for 12 rounds. I only have to be perfect for 2 seconds, and each and every time I prove that.
That's it.
Recently returning to the sport after his second defeat to Fury, Deontay Wilder didn't fail to impress as he wiped out Robert Helenius in just one round.
You men receive my instructions in the dressing room. Obey my commands. Protect yourselves at all times.
There's a huge action. Down goes Helenius. Bomb Squad is back. The Bronze Bomber, Deontay
With incomparable power at his fingertips, Wilder's ability to wipe out opposition in a heartbeat has always been second to none. However, after experiencing a recent breakdown during the Helenius post-fight conference, questions have lingered to whether Wilder will be able to continue his pursuit to heavyweight greatness in the same light as he did before.
They don't understand, man. Y'all don't fucking understand what we go through, man. This man would never know what it feel like to be somebody's father. And that's some of the precious thing in the world, to be somebody's father.
Though if there's anyone that can turn it all around in an instant, then Deontay Wilder is certainly that guy to move swiftly through what lies ahead. And with encouraging words in his ear from Malik Scott, things could be promising in what's yet to come.
The same day the statue was given, he said the journey must continue, and we've been planning on and on and on. And we're here in Vegas and training and becoming more and more complete. When he's on point and he's in sniper mode and his spirit is dark when he's fighting, he's the best heavyweight in the world. It's all about him just going in there and getting the job done.
Oh, and down he goes! Right hand, left hand! And I don't think it's going to get out! It's a big one for Wilder! And down goes Fury! What a turnaround! Huge right hand! And now it's Fury who takes it out!
Breaking news coming out of the United States this morning, and it concerns Anthony Joshua's fight with Jarrell Miller.
Being considerably inactive and lacking name value on his resume at the time, Andy Ruiz Jr. was completely overlooked by Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing back in 2019, as he stepped in as a last-minute replacement, pulling off one of boxing's biggest upsets.
Like I said, everybody's underestimating me. They're especially on my social media. But you know what? That gives me more motivation, more confidence, and I just got to stick to the game plan and win.
Unfortunately, after being handed life-changing money and a new level of fame that would elevate his life greatly, Ruiz went into his compulsory rematch with Joshua completely unprepared for what was to come.
It's been a monster class from Anthony Joshua, who will be celebrated.
With a year and a half out of the ring since the loss, clouds of doubt were cast over Ruiz's boxing future, as people were now starting to view him as a Buster Douglas one-hit wonder kind of figure. Though begging to differ, Ruiz has stated that he'll certainly rise to heavyweight glory once again.
Just everyone goes down, anybody could go down and come back up, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing.
Managing to shake off the ring rust against Chris Arreola back in 21, we did see a fighter that still carries a will to win.
Train again. Oh, Ruiz got caught with a hard shot. He's there to fight. Randy Ruiz comes out firing in the final round.
1 year later, and only one more ring appearance, his fight with Luis Ortiz gave us another indication of where he is level-wise. And though managing to drop Ortiz multiple times, it yet again seemed a tougher than expected night's work for the Mexican.
Ortiz being very close, and a right hand puts Ortiz down.
The Destroyer, Andy Ruiz.
After landing himself a promising promotional deal with PBC, the doors have now been opened to participate in an enticing and stylistic mega fight with the Bronze Bomber. And adding to the cause, Mauricio Suleiman has also ordered the fight as a title eliminator, leaving the winner to stay on and face Fury for a shot at the WBC.
Ruiz against Wilder? He gives Wilder absolute fits in that fight. He will knock Wilder clean out.
If he stays on the outside with me like he did with me, he's going to get punished by Wilder because Wilder's a bigger puncher than I am. Wilder's a smarter fighter from the outside, so I got Wilder in that fight.
It could be a good fight, but I think Wilder's going to probably hurt him because, I think Wilder's too strong.
Already mentioning this being his main focus, Ruiz has already stated that this is the chosen path he desires the most. However, at the same time, fears that Deontay doesn't feel the same way, as talks of facing Usyk and Joshua have surfaced.
But for some reason, I have a gut feeling that if Wilder fights me and he wins, he's gonna have to fight Tyson Fury, and I feel he doesn't want to fight Tyson Fury. I don't think he wants the WC bout. I think he wants to fight Usyk so he could get all the other bouts that he's never had,
As both men seem to be on a salvation mission to kickstart the second part of their careers, it could be detrimental to go up against one another at such an early stage of their rebuild. Though with Wilder being 37 years of age, time unfortunately isn't on his side.
And there's the counter right here.
Both landed at the same time, and the exchange as Ortiz tries to hold on.
Got everything that I prayed for.
In a physical standoff, Wilder has every attribute in his favor in comparison to Ruiz. Height, reach, athleticism, and a huge power that can stop a fight at any given moment. However, with Ruiz proving himself on multiple occasions at elite level, his explosive hand speed and combinations will unquestionably raise cause for concern for Deontay, as we previously witnessed him struggle against technical boxers in the past.
Has picked you as the victor in that fight. He said you'd be too much, you'd be able to get up close and unleash those fast hands.
Wilder's power is and always will be his key to victory. With an incredible 91% KO ratio, we can often expect an abrupt finish. Yet with a determined fighter like Andy Ruiz to deal with, an impressive chin over his career has and will almost always keep him in every fight till the end.
Mom, I love you. I love you, and our lives is going to change. We don't have to struggle no more.
The fight will ultimately boil down to who's on their A game and who isn't. Ruiz will have to be disciplined and come in fighting shape, keeping his head moving, remaining low from the fire of Deontay's right hand at all times.
Faster than Wilder?
Yeah.
Dream on. Dream on. Whatever nightmare you're in, wake up.
Unlike his fights with Fury, Wilder will have to remain composed and calm under the pressure of Ruiz's front-footed nature, maybe stepping back and attempting to counter with the right hand instead of getting sucked into a gunfight where he'd likely get countered himself.
When this man steps into the ring, you should not blink.
Though looking across the board, Wilder has seemed to be made the favorite by most already. But however you play it out in your head, the facts still speak for themselves at the end of the day, and both men carry the ability to win this fight depending on who manages to find a way to get on top and who manages to push themselves to the next level.